clean is a dynamic movement where we jump a weighted object from the floor up to our shoulders in one swift motion. You need either one or two weighted objects. A dumbbell or kettlebell is great, but you can get creative too. Throughout this demo, I'll use different weighted objects so you can see how it's all possible. And if you haven't yet watched my video on a proper squat, go ahead and watch that now, because elements of the squat are going to be used in the clean. Our clean starts with our weighted objects in our arms. As we squat down, the object might be on the floor if we can touch the weighted object to the floor while maintaining good squat form. But if not, it's going to hover in our arms. We're going to dynamically jump up out of that squat, shrug our shoulders, and curl that weight up to our shoulders. When using two weighted objects, the weights will be to the outside of our legs. When using one weighted object, that weight will be between our legs. The first common flaw that I see when a clean is performed is people ignoring their squat form in order to get their weights all the way to the floor. If your back has to round off and you're no longer in good squat form, you're not doing yourself any good. The weights only need to touch the ground if you can do that with your feet flat, knees in the right direction, and back locked into our neutral form. The second flaw that I see when people do a clean is not making it dynamic enough. This should be a jumping motion. So rather than a squat and a bicep curl, we want to keep the elbows straight as long as possible. Jump up out of our squat should be like a whip cracking, propelling that weighted object up to our shoulders. The third major flaw that I see in the clean is people caving their bodies forward. We want our proud superhero chests the entire time. If you have two weighted objects, you'll do the number of cleans just as prescribed in the workout. If you have one weighted object, you'll still do the same number of cleans, but you'll switch hands each time. Now you're ready to do a clean. Head back to that workout video where you started and have a great time.